What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over step by step exactly how you can find free, hot, motivated seller leads for wholesaling real estate. And in this video, we're going to be going over finding auction properties. So we're going to dive into the computer. I'm going to show you step by step, click by click, exactly what you guys can do in order to get these leads in your county. So for this video, I'm going to use Pinellas County, St. Petersburg, Florida. So we're going to go Pinellas County auction calendar. So whatever your county is, just type that in and you should come up across the website. It's going to be www.nameofthecounty.realforeclosure.com. So we're going to click right there. And right out the gate, you can see now we have an auction calendar. Sometimes it'll bring you to a site that looks like this, and you just simply click auction calendar, gives you the exact same thing. Now on here, what this is going to do is, so today's already passed, so I'm going to look at tomorrow. So this is going to be a list of the properties going to auctions. We can see right here, 1433 South Bleacher Road, unit B11 is going to auction. The final judgment out is $26,553.66. So when we're looking at these, you guys can look at the entire calendar. We can go to next month, the month after, and obviously as more properties get behind on their mortgages and whatnot, those start appearing on the calendar. So, January might not be very full of auctions yet, but if you check next month, there might be more. So with this, we're going to start next week. If you guys are going after auction properties, I would recommend giving yourself at least 10 to 14 days before the auction date. But if you stick around to the end, I'll give you guys a tip on how you can go after one sooner than that. So one thing that you want to do first is we need to look at the final judgment amount. Okay, this final judgment amount is how much does the property have to sell for? What is all the debt against the property? What all needs to be paid off before it can sell? So this would be, from the bank, judgments, liens, etc. So the final judgment amount is $144,000. So this property has to sell for at least $144,000, if not more. Now, when I'm looking at auction properties, the first thing I'm going to do is take this address, come over to Zillow, and I'm going to super quickly just look at this estimate, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is find a property where the judgment amount is way too close to ARV and there's no room for flipper's rehab, flipper's profit, or your assignment fee. So in this one, we can see $144,000 right there, and this estimate's $362,000. Now, before I spend my time running comps, estimating rehab, doing all that kind of stuff, I need to just see if this person is even open to selling the property. But I do like these numbers right out the gate. So again, 144, 362, $200,000 worth of room. I love it so far. Next step, we need to reach out to the homeowner. So I use Propstream. You can just use the county assessor website, which I'll show you because that's free. If you guys do want to use Propstream, there's a free trial in the description, but we're just going to pop the address. Nope. I'm going to pop the address in right here. So we're going to copy and paste that. Bring that over to the county assessor website and right here. So we can see the owners are Jethro B. Eason and Jennifer L. Sosa Eason. So that's who we need to get in touch with. So then we can come over here to cyberbackgroundchecks.com. Again, free skip tracing. And we're going to take their name. So let's go with Jethro B. Eason. Let's take him. We have Jethro Eason. I don't really include middle initial. You definitely can. And then we need the city, state, and zip. So we're going to take that, put that in here, click, and then boom. Okay, so this is skip tracing. If you guys have not done skip tracing, you'll know that sometimes it's not 100% accurate. So right here we have Jessica Michelle Eason. That sounds like the daughter. We keep going down. Jeremy Eason sounds like a relative. So it sounds like the person that we're looking for did not pop up initially. So what you can do is reach out to the relatives, the sons or daughters, and see if they come up. But I'm quickly going to try Jennifer and see if she pops up. Okay. Jessica. Okay. So on this one, as an example, I would reach out to the children because I'm assuming these are children, right? So Jessica Eason, I would give her a call. Andreas Eason, I'd reach out to them. Roberta, that might be a parent. Jeremy Thomas Eason. So these people I'd reach out to. then all you're going to want to do is reach out to them and say, hey, I'm reaching out about your property over there on 11124 111th Avenue. What an address. I want to see if you guys are interested in selling that property. They might say something like, oh, the bank has it, or I can't sell it, or this or that. And that's where you come in with your knowledge and you say, hey, I was looking at public records and I saw that, yes, the property is going to auction, but it's not at auction yet. So we can still get this property closed out, avoid having a foreclosure on your record, and we can get you taken care of. So that right there is click by click, step by step, exactly how to get auction properties. These can be pretty competitive lead sources, but they're also an amazing lead source because the alternatives are bring the loan current, which they probably don't have the cash to do, because if they did, it probably wouldn't be behind, or go to auction. Third option is sell the property. So we're coming in here offering a solution, helping them avoid a foreclosure, because if you do have a foreclosure on your record, it's very challenging, if not impossible, to purchase another property the conventional way over the next 7 years. So that's what we're going to do here. Now, for the tip on how you guys can go after properties that are going to auction sooner, or if you're struggling to find buyers in the time frame allotted, if you go after a property that's due to go to sale or due to go to auction in 10 days, what you can do is click on the case number right here. You're going to click open. You're going to click OK. What this is going to do is this is going to pull up the actual document of the final judgment of foreclosure. So right here, you can see what all the fees are right here. So again, 144,000 or 140,000 comes over here, and there's one more fee right there, so 144,000. So we know the final judgment amount. What we're going to do is go to the last page, and we can see right here who the attorneys are. So Aladdin D. Borson, he's bankruptcy counselor for the sellers. But then right here, Heller and Zion LLP. This is who we need to get in touch with. These are the people representing the bank for closing on the property. So what you can do is you can just Google Heller and Zion LLP, Miami, Florida, and phone number. Boom, right there. So all you got to do is, now this is if you have a contract signed, okay? Reach out to them and request to have the auction date postponed. You can say, hey, I'm purchasing this property. You need to have a contract signed and send it over to them. If you are doing these, you don't have to 100% use the state-issued real estate agent contract, but I have ran into the situation, and it cost me a $30,000 deal where I had my regular wholesale real estate contract filled out with the homeowners. We were good to go, and then the bank didn't accept it, and then I had to go back and try and get it re-signed. But by the time we did all that, it had already gone to auction because I was going after one that was going to auction really soon. So I would recommend just get the state one signed just in case the bank or the law firm or whoever negates the 1, 2, 3 page document that you are using for contracts, and just use the state issued one. So you can typically request that. Sometimes they'll give you 2 to 4 additional weeks. That again right there is more time to find a buyer, to get title work done, to get inspections done, to have your buyers walk it, get everything set to close, and then be able to still make your assignment fee. So definitely be sure to use that. And again, guys, this is one county, right? So if I'm looking right here, this is one county in October. So there's 1 tomorrow, there's 5, 7, 3, November. There's 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 2, 2, 1. So there's a lot. And this is just Pinellas. We could go Orange County foreclosure calendar. So this is Orlando. Go right here, auction calendar, boom. 1, 0, 2, 15, 2, 0, 2, 3, 11. You guys get the point. There's tons of them. And this is 2 counties. You guys could do every single county. Obviously, it's going to take an insane amount of time, but there's an infinite number of leads across all the different auction calendars, and these people need help. They are going to lose their house unless something happens. So you guys be the people that take action, that save these people from foreclosure. In the process, you get paid. Now, one final thing I will say is if it is going to auction, and if there is a high amount of debt on the property in relation to the ARV, if the house doesn't need a ton of work, you could probably structure a creative offer where you offer to bring the loan current, cancels the auction, and then purchase the property subject to, and then you wouldn't purchase it, you would just assign that. But you can do that. If you're just starting, I would just go with the ones where there's enough of a spread. You can just do a quick, easy cash transaction. And that is a free way to source super hot motivated leads for absolutely free. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have questions on how to do this, be sure to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.